this exercise, we will use the Cartesian robot to create a palletizing operation. Cartesian robots are also called linear robots or Gantry robots, and we will see how we can create device operations to create a palletizing scenario. We need to set it in a modeling scope, and then we can create its kinematics. For that, we need it will become its base for the first link. It may ask you to, while creating kinematics, you may see that sometimes components are incorrectly added to a different link, and you want to edit them. And it is generally not a problem. You can easily edit kinematics and the components or elements that you have included in any given link. For example, this sensor has not been added. In the first link, so I will double click on it and we'll just add it to that one. And then we need another link. Now we need to define joints. So they are connected and axis of motion. So we'll move in this direction, and prismatic joint, I'm roughly adding upper limit of 5,000 millimeters. And then this is second joint, and it will move in this direction. It is again a prismatic joint, constant. And this joint will move in this direction, prismatic, constant, and that's it. Check it. We need to make a few adjustments. This must be more than 5,000, so let's make it 6,000. And so now we have defined the kinematics, then we need to define a base frame which we can define between 2 points, and it can be, for example, between these 2 points. We just need to define a base frame, so this can be the base frame. Okay, and we also need to define a tool frame. So hence it is defined as a robot. Now you can see these options. So robot jog, for example, and we should be able to move it. Okay, so this is fully defined now. Then we need to mount a gripper on it. So here you can find a suction gripper, and it has already its kinematics. So we can right click on it, mount tool, and then we select this gripper. We may need to make some minor adjustments to position it correctly. So basically now we can end modeling on it because we have completed our modeling on the robot. So the kinematics have been saved now. Then we will, okay, so let's see. I think this is fine. You can readjust the floor. If you see this button, adjust floor, right click on it, auto adjust, and it will auto adjust. It will cover the area where your equipment is placed. Close. Then we need a conveyor system. Okay, so once we have the scene created, then we need to adjust the gripper. So basically the gripper has multiple pauses, but I will keep it in this pause throughout the operation, which is big pause. And then we need to create an object, a part that this robot will pick from the conveyor and place on the pallets. And for that, I need to basically create a use modeling scope, and I will create part. There are already some parts created, just create parts, and we will create a part from here, consumable part prototype and part prototype. So the difference is consumable parts are those parts which get consumed during a process. For example, glue or screws many times. So they get consumed in the assembly or sub-assembly, and you don't see the message after the process is completed. Those are called consumable parts, while parts are those entities which exit from a system. So in this case, these are parts, and okay, part prototype, and it is going to be box 1. After that, we will go to solid box creation, create a box, and for that, I will keep its dimensions as a length to be okay. Let's keep its length as width 500. Sorry. Parts, not prototype, creation, width 500, height should be 200 is fine, and width must be, let's see, okay, and keep the height as 200 is fine, 500, and name as box 1, frame, location maybe between 2 points, and I keep it between these 2 points. Okay. Okay, so now we have a box created, box 1. Then I will move it to, I will use this relocate and move it onto the conveyor, apply then let's move this object onto the conveyor, and for that we will use let's use relocate center, and but then we need to use placement manipulator and so this will be the location from where the robot will pick the box. So I'm just approximating it to
seemingly right location. So I think this is fine. Then we further adjust it. Okay, and then we need to define pick and place pauses for this robot. So in this case, I want to use device operation, and to create device operation, I will create several pick and place positions. So let's see how we can do it. So let's click on this robot. Its kinematics are now defined. Click on pause editor. We need to start with new pause, and I am giving it name as pick. And for that, let's move it to the required position. So the gripper is a little bigger than the box size. It's fine. We will not change it. So we will just keep 4 of the suction cups on the gripper, and the one layer will remain idle. So this is pick position. Okay, fine. And then we need another position, which is going to be the position before the picking position. And for that, I name it pick position. Just raise it up. Okay. Now we have this pick position, and sorry, pick as a pose, and this is pick position. Before we move further, I need to create a dummy operation, which is to reset this operation, this object, which if the box is moved, then if we want to reset it. So I will create an object flow operation without defining any further settings. And for this location, just Control C and then Control V. So I have created an operation. So if I run it, since the starting and ending positions are the same, so the box will return to the default position. And then I will attach this object, use attachments, attach to this object, two-way, okay. And then I will create another pause, modeling, pause editor, new, So now click place position A. And place 1. So now since I have attached the object or the box to the gripper, so it will move with it. And then so this is place 1. Okay. Then I create another pause, which is place 2. And since the width of the box is 500, so I will add 500 to this value, so it will become 1093. Sorry, this is not 593. It should be in this direction, so just add 500 to this value, so it will become 887. Yes, maybe make it 8 round figure as 890. What if we make it 900? Okay, so this is the position for place 2. Then we need another one which is going to, okay, then move it to place 1, new, place 3. You can use different ways over here at this stage. So now you understand we need to place 6 boxes on top of each other. For that, we maybe 8 boxes on top of each other. So now the height of the box is 800, so I will 200, and for that I will add 200 to this value, so it will become 1683. Sorry, we need to (1483). So I need to subtract 200 from it, and here is the next value, and it will become place 3. Then I am at this location, and I can create another pause similarly. 1283 place 4. Place 5, and now it will become 1083. Now it will become 883, and this will become also 883, and name is place 8. I need 2 more pauses. Just before placing the object, the robot will reach to a targeted location and then will go down to place it. And for that, place 6, place 7, place 8. So before place 7, I create another position, place position A, and we can let's make it 600. It should not be too high, because then you are because the last position should be a linear position, linear motion, and then if it is too high from the targeted location, then you will have a longer cycle time and you should avoid it. So it should be optimal heights without causing any collision. The robot should reach safely to the targeted location. So place position A at height of 600 millimeter. Okay. Similarly, at this location, I will create another one, which is place position B, and the height is going to be 600. Okay. So seemingly we have all the pauses now defined. Close it, try to save your files as often as possible. And then we will detach this box from the gripper. So detach, and then I want to move the box exactly to the same location where it was. Now I will set this operation current, and then I will run it, and it will move the box to the location where it had started. Okay, so now it is here, and then I want to create an operation for this one so that it is moving on the conveyor. And for that, we will go to operation, new object, flow operation. Okay, so before this, just move it to a different location. So it will start from here. We are moving it to close. Then we create object flow operation and endpoint. I can, because I have already selected this, created this location, so I can select any of the location from here, from the reset operation that I created for this box. So select this location, and the time maybe 3 seconds. Okay, we can check if it works. Okay. So this operation is created. Then we will start creating operations for the robot. So select the robot, operation, new operation, and I will use, so probably it will be at its home position. Or link. It is its home position. We will start with operation, new device operation, and select device is this one. We will select not current pose, but basically we'll start with pick position. So whatever position it is, it will first go to pick position and pick. Then we can also select time, maybe keep it short 2 seconds. So it will go from pick position to pick. Then we create another operation, select it, new device operation, from pick to back to pick position, time 2 seconds. Here you can see that it is creating all these operations. We can also name them, rename them. operation 1, operation 2. Then it will select robot again, new device operation, and from pick position to place position A. The time we can adjust later, so don't worry about time. Then another operation to go from place position A to place 1. Then from place 1 to place position A back to where it started. Okay, I think it is fine. It should work. So operation 2. Operation 3. For your own ease, you can rename them so that it is easier to recognize them. Okay, so then I will create a compound operation, give it any name. You can also rename these operations because this is a reset box flow. And now I have created this compound operation. Select all these operations with a shift key or control key and then drag and drop them into this compound operation. I will also place this compound operation this box flow operation on conveyor onto this compound operation. Now set it current. Now you can see all these operations are here, but they will start at once. Since we will start with box flow on the conveyor, so in the sequence editor, select this operation and move it at the top. So the operation will start with box flow. Now you can decide when should robot move towards the box. So should the box first arrive at the conveyor at the targeted location and then the robot should start moving towards box, or do you want that the robot should already start moving towards the box before it has arrived? So this is something that we can decide and we can adjust. These are the things that we can more accurately or more precisely adjust or control when we are using line simulation mode, or if we are controlling the operation through a PLC. But for now, we are since using sequence editor, so select all these operations, maybe all of them, holding down the shift key, but start from the top. Start selecting from the top. This because now I'm going to connect these operations, and the sequence in which you have started to select them, selecting them, it will affect how they are connected. So start selecting from the top and then up to bottom, and then select this link. So now all of those operations have been connected to each other. You can use this zoom out to see all of them, and then we can see how it works. So there should be another operation before it so that it should go from this position to, maybe we can call this position as home position. Home. And for that, we need another operation, which should be basically from home. Now there are two home positions, but you can give them different names, but with small letters, it is home that I created. And from here, go to pick position, 5 seconds. Okay, and then I will drag and drop also this operation to compound operation. Now I can see this operation here, name it as operation 0, and then move it to the top. So this will be basically, then I am unlinking all these operations, and then I will link them again. For ease of it, you can adjust them individually as well. Now let's see how it behaves. No, it looks fine. You can slow down it, the simulation speed, and then see. Yes. Okay. Another thing that since it has not picked the box, so we need to pick it, and for that we will use. So we can see where it should pick it. So this is the point where it should pick it. So right click on it on this operation and attach event, and object to attach is this box. Object is gripper, and when should it attach? Just before end of task, and how much before end of task? I am making it 0. So okay, so you can see this red dot that has appeared. It is attach event, and then we can see I'm increasing the speed. So here it should place and detach it. So I will click on this operation, detach event, and this object should detach just 0 time before end of task. So now here it will detach. Okay, then it looks fine. Okay, so we can close down for end modeling for this box 1. It is already modeling scope, box large, save. So this is box 1, but we need 8 boxes. So for that, I need to create 8 boxes, and I am using, just select this box 1 in the objects tree and Control C and then Control V. So 8 boxes. Now we have 8 boxes, and they are placed at the same location where box 1 is placed. So I will, in the parts, I will create a compound operation, give it some name, boxes, and then I will select all these boxes and drag and drop them into boxes. So now we can have better control on them. Then we will move them. We can do it accurate. Okay, so we can relocate them like this, and then it is better to maybe create a dummy reset operation here as well, just in case we need it. So just, and then here reset. Okay, so this is our actual operation, which is now the current operation, and we can also rename it as move box 1. Okay, and then I'm just making another versions in case some problem happens to this one. Okay, then we can see if it behaves correctly. If you want to make a delay, a slight delay for picking and placing, you can adjust it. So here it is picking it at 10 seconds. We can make a delay here of 1 second, and similarly we can make a delay of approximately 1 second here. Okay, so then we can just copy this operation, move box 1, Control C and Control V, and rename it to move box 2. And to make it work, we can adjust it. Set current operation. For box flow, operation properties, resource, product. So instead of box 1, we will move box 2. And for this one process, we want it from pick to pick position, fine, and operation 3 is from pick position to place position B. Okay, and we are editing the operation that we have already created, and in here we will make it from place position B to place 2. Similarly, place 2 to place position B. Okay, and probably we need to edit this one also. Edit event, instead of box 1, it should be box 2. Similarly here, edit event, instead of box 1, it would be box 2. Here I am. Okay, let's see. Here we have a challenge. So this box flow operation should be simulated object is box 2. What if we create maybe what if we create, just delete this box flow and select box 2, new object flow operation, and endpoint is this one, time 3 seconds, drag and drop it to this move box 2 here. If we don't connect it, okay, so I think this is better that we don't attach it to this one. Also for move box 1, we unlink these two operations. So in this case, it is this one, fine. Now we have two operations created. Then let's control and copy, Control C and Control V for this one, and rename it to move box 3. Again, so it is a little repetitive process. We need to pick and pick position position to fixed position A, fixed position A to place 3. Box 3, flow operation and endpoint is this one. Okay. We need to edit attach event, and attach should be box 3. Similarly for detach event. Now we create another new compound operation and make it palletizing operation, and try if these 3 boxes are being placed correctly. Select move box 1, move box 2, move box 3, drag and drop onto this one, create set current operation and select all of them, link, and let's so seemingly they work fine. Then Control and C and Control V, move box 4. Okay, then move box 4, and for that I need to look into why we are not able to. There is some. Okay, so just delete this, move box 4, new object flow operation. So it is a repetitive thing. You need to do it manually for now. We will see when we do line simulation study, then we will see that there are automated processes to control it. We can create other methods of doing it with instead of doing it manually. But for now, just click it. So it will go into move box 4 at the top. I think I didn't define the targeted position. So box flow operation endpoint is this one. Five. कोई 1 घंटे तक आपने जाना? हाँ घर जाऊँगा। हाँ ठीक है चलो। Okay, then this is fine. Box operation 5. Then we have operation 6. Look at I made some mistake. These should not be in them. Operation 6, and for that we need to start adjusting from 6. We need for this box 6 an object flow operation. Okay, so now we have created 8 pick and place operations, and all of them are within this palletizing operation. Make it again as set current operation. Now we can see all of them here, but we want these operations to start one after another. So for that, we use this link button. Zoom out and let's make a try. Here we have an error. So we faced a problem in operation 4, and here we can see added event added box 5. So it was box 4. Okay. Let's make another try. Here it is attaching to a wrong object. Box 5. Box 5. So this is how we control the operations in sequence editor and in standard mode simulation. So later we will see how we can control these operations better in line simulation study. Actually, you can see that after each operation ends, there is a problem that the robot moves to basically a wrong position. So the thing is that the starting position and ending positions are not the same for the robot. And for that, we can adjust it basically. Okay, so we can check it, like place position P. Modeling was added place position P. Okay, and yeah, so this is the difference. Right. Use this update option. Yes. Now these two are the same. Okay, I hope it will be. We will not see this this quick transition from one location to another. Right, because we have to pick place position A and place position B. Right, so we can adjust it here basically. Okay, so now you can see that it is working fine. Now there is no quick transition, I hope. We can see the cycle time here. It takes around 170 seconds to complete this complete palletizing operation of 8 boxes. So this is all that we wanted to do for this exercise.